Hello, I'm Greg Vesna, the leader of the None of the Above Party of Ontario. I'd like to thank Student Vote for inviting us to participate. J'ai fait peu parler anglais parce que mon français n'est pas bon.
Okay, the first question is from Ava and Johanna, grade 5 students at St. Paul's School in St. Mary's. What is the most important thing that you'll do when you become Premier?
The most important thing is forming a government of national unity. Our Parliament is broken. Our MPPs represent parties and leaders and not constituents. What I would do is take the best people from all the parties and form a cabinet of national unity. And then I'd find out the things that we agree on, and we'd pass all the bills on the things that we agree on in the first 6 months.
All right, the second question is from Andrew, a grade 10 student at Eden High School in St. Catharines. Politicians are often thought of as dishonest, just making promises to win elections. What can you say or do that would change this assumption in the minds of high school kids?
Our party is called the None of the Above Party for good reason. We're not like any of the other parties. We believe in the 3 R's of direct democracy: referendum, recall, and some kind of electoral reform, so that when you get 30% of the vote, you get 30% of the seats, and not a majority to govern like a dictator for 5 years.
The next question is from Olivia, a grade 5 student at Ecole Hillcrest School in Petrolia. How do you plan to balance the budget?
I think that people should decide the major issues of public policy, and we don't get a say. I think that we need to understand that everybody's equal. So I would support things like a flat tax that would get rid of all deductions, and the tax on income from working for a living would not be double the rate from the tax from capital gains or from making money. I think we also need a capital tax or a withholding tax on foreign corporations, because you have billion-dollar corporations that do billions of dollars of business in Ontario or Canada, and they ship all their income to other countries and suck it all up, so they pay no tax here and little or no tax anywhere else. So I think we need to make sure that the rules are the same for everybody, and that we encourage working and creating and discourage speculating and taking advantage of people.
All right, the next question is from Natalie, a grade 10 student from South Huron District High School in Exeter. Are you nervous about making decisions that not everybody will like? Absolutely not.
Indeed, that's what our party's all about. The people should have a say on major public decisions. There's been this race to the bottom to do tax cuts and to give corporate grants and subsidies, especially to cronies and friends, for the last 30 or 40 years, the promise that the money will be reinvested and create jobs. It's not being reinvested, and it's not creating jobs. Even more of it's going offshore. There's more money offshore than twice as much money offshore in tax shelters than the total national debt.
All right, the last question is from Deshani, a grade 11 student at Westdale Secondary School in Hamilton. What are the top 3 reasons why students should vote for you?
The first reason is it's a vote for yourself. You young people are going to pay the bills of the future. As my generation retires and the generation below comes into the world, there'll be less and less people paying taxes and paying for government and social services. And corporations want to pay nothing at all. You need to be involved in the big decisions of whether we're going to have tax cuts for corporations, or whether we're going to have schools, or whether we're going to have hospitals, or whether we're going to have universities, and whether there's going to be anything left for you when it's time for you to retire. The big reasons, the 3 big reasons are, it's about you, it's about you, and it's about you. Those are the reasons that you should be involved in your future. Thank you.